Yes, hello and hello, all blessings and greetings to the global community of the Asians. My name is Timo, the community live from Central Nigeria. So it's a pleasure to be with you. I hope you're fine and well. And it's exactly 5:17 p.m. Uh, and it's a pleasure to be with you always. And you know, when the bear market started, CZ, CZ, which is the CEO of Binance, the guy is considered as the JP Morgan of crypto. Okay, this is the exchange that has the highest liquidity in the world. It's an exchange that is a cryptocurrency exchange that has the highest trading volume in the entire world, more than Coinbase. That has user base, market base, and this is because, and this is why we say TAC is in the best position and in the right place and the right time. Whenever an organization is focused on people, right? Whenever an organization is focused on people, it has it reaches more people and it has more value to and people end up adopting it at the expense of an organization that has the interest of the minority at heart. You know, Binance, when Binance was about to be created, okay, Binance mentality was about users. Binance was focused on users. Binance actually filled a gap that many cryptocurrency exchange that came before it failed to fill, right? A lot of cryptocurrency exchange when they came out, they were focused on the 1%. They were focused on institutions. They were focused on working with the powers that were oppressing people in the past. But when Binance was launched with their mindset of helping and reaching out to people who don't have access to finance. And that was why Binance had more user base than any other cryptocurrency in the entire world, more than Coinbase. Coinbase was launched for the elite. It's a good thing, but they were not focused on ordinary people. Coinbase was focused, and that is why they launched. They even did IPO. They launched on Nasdaq. Okay, so um, Binance was more focused on human beings. Coinbase was focused on institutions and serving the elite that were oppressing us even before. And that is where TAC is following. TAC is doing that which Binance set out to do even better, because TAC is more focused on even people who don't even who on a ordinary sense who don't even have the means to exchange or to invest in cryptocurrency or to get involved in cryptocurrency. TAC is reaching out to put crypto in the hands of children, orphans, children that have been displaced by wars. So I think Chief Abundance Audio yesterday pointed out some fact that look, what you have in time TAC is unprecedented. TAC is not about selfishness, about selflessness. And that is why TAC will do better than all the cryptocurrency exchange you are seeing now. Just wait for our exchange. All right. Wait for TAC exchange. Wait for the unfolding of TAC. And I was saying it, as I was saying in the beginning, when TAC was launched, it has users in heart. And sorry, when I started, I said when the bear market started in late June, CZ, which is the CEO of Binance, said, in this time of bear market is when you will know cryptocurrency companies that truly cares about their people. Because a lot of cryptocurrency exchanges started shortchanging their people. You can't withdraw all of a sudden. You can't withdraw funds from the exchange. All of a sudden, whenever you want to withdraw funds from the exchange, you are being restricted. The CEO of Binance against that practice. He said cryptocurrency exchange should be honest with their users. And even with the dip, because Binance has human being at heart, even in the dip, there was no way that Binance stopped the withdrawal of cryptocurrency from their exchange. Other cryptocurrency exchanges in the world were were stopping people from withdrawing their cryptocurrency. Others were shortchanging people. And today I made a transaction with a great leader in TAC. You know, this leader sent me this crypto, okay, for a transaction regarding TAC. And when this transaction came, ordinarily it was done on a Tron network, right? And By the time the transaction reached me, I think the cryptocurrency was the value of this crypto was slashed 75%. 75% value was extracted from the value of this cryptocurrency before it reaches me. And ordinarily, a transaction on Trump blockchain takes 3 to 5 minutes to arrive on any other exchange or wallet. Even Bitcoin, even sending Bitcoin and Ethereum doesn't take up to even 3 hours unless there's heavy traffic. And now we are in a bear market. There's no traffic now. Sending Bitcoin now will go in a flip of a button because there's no traffic on the blockchain, on the Bitcoin or Ethereum blockchain. And now that we are in bear market, transactions should even go faster than when we were in the bull market. And when this person sent this token to me, it took 7 to 8 hours for it to arrive at my place. So that is why I told this way. I told this leader, I said, this is why we must focus on what is ours. This is why we must focus on us. This is why we must trust that which we have built by ourselves, which is TACC. At the end of the day, if we don't stand well, if we are not strong enough, people that were playing us in the past will continue playing us. They will continue cheating us, just like they are doing now. The same crooks that were in the traditional, mind you, the cryptocurrency space is not just filled with good people. There's a lot of crooks that left the Wall Street, that left the financial market in the US and other world countries, are flooding into this market. Okay, and they are bringing that same mentality of ripping people off here. That is why we must focus on what is ours. Dear Tiasians, do not trust anything that is not owned by you. When TACC exchange finally becomes functional, transfer all your cryptos, every crypto you are having, transfer it to TACC exchange. You will never wake up any day and hear that TACC exchange management have stop you from withdrawing your crypto, or have just, unlike other cryptocurrency exchange, where they will even block you. They will block you, and when you reach out to your customers, but they will ask you to contact FBI. So, Tiasians, we must know what you are building. We must know that what we have in our hands is very important. What we have in our hands right now is a gift. And the leader was telling me that I barely smile in my videos, right? And I used to smile in my videos, right? And it now reminds me when I was done with my secondary school in 2011. I worked in a fast food joint. I think the first fast food restaurant in Niger State, Kontagora, owned by the former governor of Kaduna State. I worked there, and when you get involved in this restaurant, it's very big. I think this is the fast food restaurant that was supplying bread and other fast food like uh snacks in the entire Kontagora. Like, it was supplying massively too. It was a big market, right? So when I got employed in this place, where they will put you, I was pushed to the most hardest place, which is the production room, where the ones that were baking all the things that were the bread, the meat, everything that would be consumed by consumers, were the one that were baking it. And it's a place that when you are being you have new recruiters or new employees, this is where they have been taken to first, because it's very hard to work in that place. And then anybody they take there, usually they don't do their work with happiness or excitement, right? You always see them frowning, angry, right? Like, but when they took me there, right, I was doing my work with cheerfulness. I was always smiling. I was always working with cheerfulness. And at the time, my manager called me. My boss called me and he said, Gabriel, as I was called then, he said, you used to smile very well, and you have you have an amazing smile. And this is a mature man with family, right? He said, I have an amazing smile, and I should not be in the production room. He will take me to be opening doors for people as they come inside the fast food restaurant. So as I open, the guy said, as I open door for people and I smile at them because I have an amazing smile, so I should be opening door for people so that as they come in, I'll be welcoming them with my smile. And I was like, but I will never object, of course. I was moved from the production room to the place where I will be opening doors for people. And do you know, guess what? In that place that I was posted to, that same place that I was posted to be opening doors for people, before the month end, I used to make more than my salary. I used to make more money than the money as I was being paid as my salary, right? I was making more money than the one I was paid as an employee. Because whenever people come, I this is just me. Anything I do from my heart, right? I don't fake my smile, I don't fake my anger. When I'm angry, you will know from my heart that I'm angry. When I'm smiling, you will know that I'm smiling. So when these guys come, I just open door with them with a cheerful smile, and the guys will just dash me money, plenty of money. And I mean, so many of them came, we come there, and I could remember because of my smiling, this man called me and he was asking me some question. After answering his question perfectly, he gave me a lot of money, advised me to go to school. I'll never forget that day. People are so kind on this planet. So that is by the way. So not that I don't smile in my videos, or I don't like to smile, you know, but when you are waking, you know, when your eyes are open to the conditions of your people, when your eyes are open to knowing that your people have been played all these years, and sometimes I just ask myself, why haven't my parents understood this for a very long time? What were they thinking? My mom couldn't understand this, my dad couldn't understand this. Not people in why is it that people are not were blinded to these things? So when I begin to know the truth that our people were actually enslaved mentally, because look, guys, we've been enslaved, black people, we've been enslaved. And as you begin to become more aware and awaken, it pisses you off. It makes you angry. This is how I feel. My anger is, this is how you see me even in real life. You don't see me explaining or talking. When I'm talking and I'm explaining my heart, you see me being serious. You see me, if I want to laugh, the smile comes naturally. When if I want to still I used to be so serious that you know that this person is actually trying to have a point. I'm like that. And sometimes my friends will say, hey, Otium, calm down. Yeah, I'll say, no. Let me express myself, right? So this is me. This is me. I am so genuinely concerned about what is happening to our people. I mean, look at us. Look at us. We deserve better. Abundance is our birthright. Abundance is who we are. Money should not be our problem. Hunger should be seen. Hunger should be considered as an abomination. Lack should be considered as an abomination, because we are in the midst of plenty. And that is why Bob Marley will say, only a fool who is in the water will use spit and wash their faces. This is the fate of Africans. We are in a stream of water, and we are using spit and saliva to wash our faces. It's a shame on us. And as I'm waiting to know that our people have been played over this time, over years, it makes me so genuinely concerned. I want to open the eyes of our people. You think I don't want to see TACC at $10,000? I want to see TACC at $50,000, and that is why I am committed to doing it, because it pisses me off seeing people suffering when we are in the midst of plenty. Guys, we are in the midst of plenty. Nobody should be suffering. Nobody should be trying to struggle as if. And they've so much brainwashed us that we have thought that whenever we are so busy, that is when we are productive. No, being busy, being here and there doesn't mean you are productive, and that's why we don't want to stay in one place and become meaningful specific. We want to jump here. No, let's stay one. If there's anything I've learned from Mr. Bonnet that I've sat in my heart, is this: in life you have to make a bold decision and be sound about it, right? So I'm very, very convinced about this journey. And oh my God, it's 30 minutes and I haven't even touched about the subject matter of today, which is crypto offers everyone opportunity. And it is true. Still on it, crypto offers everyone an equal opportunity. After my NYC in 2018, my first investment on this planet, my first investment was actually Ponzi. I remember when I was in university, 100,000 naira went into MMM. Those in Nigeria will know what MMM is. Yes, those in Nigeria will know back then in 2016 how our money got lost in MMM. And that was when I said I would never engage in any activity online. But it never stopped. Another opportunity came, I still went in, I lost money. Another opportunity came, I went in and I lost money. And I was like, and whenever anybody brought any online opportunity for me, I said, no, I've lost so much money, even as a student and as a graduate. I won't do anything online again. I don't believe in all those online stuff, right? Until I came across cryptocurrency in 2018. And again, The cryptocurrency I came across was TBC, ended up becoming a scam. Huh? What is this? Right? So here we are now. And this is why when you have got life in life, your experience will teach you. Your experience will teach you because we have undergone several scams. That is why we have decided to build TACC. We need to give our people hope. We need to give our people a viable platform. Our people, no, and let's correct the impression. There are our people, a lot of our people really want to make money. A lot of our people really want to learn. A lot of our people really want to invest in viable platforms. There are so many of them there that are also tired of scams, but they are looking for genuine platforms to invest their money into. They are out there, and that is what must bring them in TACC. They are out there, and that is why I'm committing myself. Look, um, when we have stick our head in TACC. Look, we have stick everything that we have in TACC. There's no going back here. We must give our people a platform to invest and make a lot of money. We must give our people that platform, that trusted platform that they can invest and go to sleep. Enough of scamming our people up and down. Enough of our people going to several platforms to get scammed. At the end of the day, they cry. That is why those of us who decide to stand in the gap for TACC, to give our people a platform that once again, because myself, I'm tired of all these scams I was involved in the past. I was tired. I got involved in so many online activities and it ended up becoming a scam. So you bringing somebody in TACC now, you're doing that person a great service because at the end of the day, you have brought that person to a reliable platform because we have stood in the gap. We will not allow our people to be scammed again unless they want to be scammed, of course. But as far as we are concerned, we'll stand in the gap and create a viable platform for our people to invest and can create abundance for themselves. We'll give that to our people. We are committed to that. We have a great leader. Anytime I think about my first encounter with Chief Abundance, I said no. This is a leader I will follow, and I will follow him till the day this world folds. If I thought it will fold, this is a man, because when you are involved in those of us in TBC, right? When you are involved in TBC back then, you know the language that was going on around what that was going on in TBC back then. Let's make money, let's cash out, let's use TBC and change, let's convert TBC to cash. In fact, a lot of people even getting scammed by fellow TBCian because they want to convert their TBC to cash. But when Chief Abundance came on board, I want you to listen carefully. When Chief Abundance came on board, when he dropped that voice note, and that was when I knew that this man is genuine. This man is not here this man is here for business. He's here to make a difference. Chief only, and since I joined TBC, I've never heard anybody spoke like Mr. Abundance, like Chief Abundance. I beg your pardon. Anytime I call him Mr., it's a slip of the tongue. He deserves to be called a chief who has stood in the gap for his people. This is what we have given him, the title we have given him in Africa. Chief Abundance. So he started to coming across Chief Abundance. Most of the leaders you will hear them calling you to do partnership with you. The first thing they will tell you is that we'll make a lot of money. Flourish, Mbederik, Faruna, Bednat, GMC. When these people are calling for collaboration, what first comes on their lips is this: we will make a lot of money. Now, making money is not bad. I'm not condemning. I don't want our people to start hating money. No, money is good. I love money. Because if you don't love money, it won't love you. Money is like a fellow human being. If you hate a fellow human being, they will hate you back. So if you hate money, money will hate you. But I want us to talk about mindset here. When Chief Abundance dropped an audio, this is what he said. He said, I'm creating a group. And this group will train leaders in Africa that will make a difference. This is what Chief Abundance said. He didn't say we'll make a lot of money. He didn't say we'll cash out. He didn't demand. So guys, TACC is what will do it for us. It is what we've been waiting for. And I want to disabuse our minds, dear Tiashas. Forget about the coins on the market. You see Ethereum, you see ADA, you see Solana, you see Polygon. You think they are vibe? Yes, they are. And everybody's afraid because they are saying a lot of cryptocurrency will collapse because those cryptocurrencies are already solving a problem. Yes, and I want to tell you this: Ethereum, ADA, Polygon, these are all softwares. They are created to become protocols on the blockchain. They are created to become a bridge, okay, that other platforms will be built upon. As I speak to you, and there's so many social media that have been built on Polygon. There are so many social media that have been built on Solana. So many social media that have been built on Ethereum blockchain. Okay, so these are software. They are protocols. Okay, at the end of the day, when people begin to understand how cryptocurrency works, they will stop using these things like ADA, Polygon, Ethereum as cryptocurrency, as money, exchanging it for value. They will look for cryptocurrency that really has what TACC has. Okay, and which is you'll be able to exchange your TACC with other merchants, with retailers, with individual investors. Okay, because TACC is designed to become a currency that will bridge Afro-Caribbean countries. And as I speak to you now, there are 50-something currencies in Africa, and none of these currencies are being used on world trade. The same in the Caribbean. The entire currency on the Caribbean island, none of these currencies are being used for international money settlement. So then TACC intends to bridge that gap. Okay, so this is the future. And crypto levels clears level and plays clears the playing field for everybody. Like I said, my first investment was in cryptocurrency. No, sorry, Ponzi. But my first successful investment was in crypto. Rather, yes. My first investment was in Ponzi schemes, and my successful investments, okay, were in cryptocurrencies. With my smartphone, I never went to the bank. In fact, nobody even know when you want to buy shares. Nobody want to know when government are selling bonds. You can't even go to the bank and say you want to buy government bonds or you want to buy shares with 500 naira. With 500 naira now, you can have at least 3 TACC coins on your phone. So it is what it is. TACC is here to stay, and it levels the playing field for everyone. There's no excuse here, black people. Yes, Mr. Fabian, greetings, brother. Thank you for being with us. Um, yes, our very dedicated friend from UAE. I mean, um, these are visionaries that even though they are not in Nigeria, they are trying to make impact. They are trying, and these are people that Martin Luther King spoke about. He said, "If you cannot run, walk. If you cannot walk, crawl. But by all means, keep moving." This gentleman is not even. He's a Nigerian, but he resides in UAE, United Arab Emirates. But in as much as he's there, he's still doing his part to make sure TACC becomes. Let's be like Mr. Fabian Obedi. Thank you very much, brother. Good evening. Yes, in case you don't know, my name has been changed from Gabriel Samuel to Otium Ondu. Okay, and people ask me why I changed my name. It's a kind of rebirth, in a rebirth from ignorance to knowledge. Okay, back then I was in ignorance when I was bearing the name. That was when I was still in my sleeping state. I wasn't aware of how our people were brainwashed, how our people have been conditioned. So after so many baptism, after so many transformation, my eyes open. It's like I'm now a born again. Okay, so I have to change my name. And equally, when changing my name, I have to change my name from my roots, because the person that created me, which is God Almighty, never make mistake in creating me a black man, never make mistake in creating me a thief person. Okay, and God is so proud and happy to see me witness life as an African and as a thief man. So it is a sin. I consider this a sin to bear a name outside my tribe, because this is where God brought me out of. And it's just like, it's a simple thing. Let's say you give birth to your child, and instead of your child to follow your footsteps, you follow his footsteps from another person. You get angry as a father. And that is why Africans were in a mess. We have copied so many things. We have abandoned who we are. We have left our heritage. We And that's why we've been played here, we've been played here. This is when the white man left our land, our physical land. This is where they occupied. This is another land, in case you are not aware. This head here occupies, control everything about you, and this is where the white man has occupied here. And once anybody you will never see America invading other lands and capturing other lands in the name of they want to annex other lands into America. No, what they capture is here. Once anybody captures your mind, they have captured your entire generation. Your mind is your asset. Your mind is your greatest gift that God has given to you. And this is what they have done to us. They have captured here. We must decolonize our mind. We must emancipate ourselves from mental slavery. So equally, I've never seen a white man bear a name like Otium. I've never seen a white man bear a name like Ogbede. I've never seen a white man bear a name like um um I think I just want to call some real African names. So I've never seen a white man bear an African name. So why will I bear a white man's name? No, I won't do that. God has not made a mistake. And that is why when I say the Bible is about us black people, we think it's a lie. The Bible, it is us. We are the children of Israel that have abandoned the ways of our forefathers, who have embraced the ways of the foreigners. And this is why we're in a calamity. We're in this, Donald Trump will say, shit hole. Yes, my brother. Thank you very much. Thank you. So, that is it. I hope you find value to this teaching, and we must decolonize our mind. If you don't love yourself, God will not love you. Okay, you can't abandon who you are and then expect God to love you. In order for you to make real progress in life, you must accept the totality of your being. You must accept your birth of place, your place of birth. You must accept your name. You must accept your tribe. You must accept everything about yourself. And as you love yourself unconditionally, God will begin to love you. As it is now, 98% of Africans have abandoned themselves. They don't love themselves. And that's why you hear them bearing names, bearing the white man's name. Let's come back to our senses. But I know that is why when you hear me talk like this, it is the word of Chief Abundance. TACC is a movement. It's about this. TACC will educate you. And we're ready for that. TACC will educate you financially, mentally. TACC is socially, TACC is educational. We are building an entire country inside TACC. So be prepared to hear any kind of message. And like I said, I'm not here to lie to you or to mislead you. If my truth offends anybody in TACC, then it means you're not for this mission and vision. TACC is holy. TACC is love. TACC is calling back those who are children of abundance. We in TACC are a children generation, and we must act like it. We must embrace the totality of who we are. And until that, we'll continue to live inspired like as we lived before. Thank you very much. I hope you find value to today's podcast. See you in my next broadcast. TACC continues to go uphill. Peace.